if you don't believe us about Justin Fields, get your hands on the coach's tape. Watch the offense watch where the receivers are. Slow it down. Ask yourself, how long does it take this dude to find the open guys? Because there's open guys every play at Ohio State. And then ask yourself, when you see how long it takes Justin Fields to scan the field and find a receiver, ask yourself, why do I assume Kyle Shanahan can improve this? Did he improve it with Jimmy? No. If he takes Justin Fields, I'm going to be really shocked. It just doesn't seem like the kind of quarterback Kyle likes. And yes, a couple of days ago at his press conference, they asked him why he's not going to Justin Fields pro day. He's like, well, I'm going to go in the future, but I already know he throws good and runs fast. To me, that was a pejorative. It's like, yeah, I mean, he's got a strong arm and he fast legs, but he's not a quarterback. A quarterback is not an athletic position. You know, it's very much about your brain and your mechanics. I mean, the best quarterback in the world still is a 43-year-old white guy who can't move. Still, it's not really an athletic position. Athleticism helps, but baseline, you need all the other stuff first. And I think that's how Kyle feels. And he's not going to move off of that. He's going to look at Justin Fields and be like, dude, this is just not on time and not in rhythm, not for me. Go play with another offense where you get to throw the ball down the field all the time, because that's not what we do here.
Yeah, and I must say that I don't hate Justin Fields. I just think that it's a reach if you pick him at the third position, and he is not the best fit into the 49ers offense. And I know that there were some jokes on Twitter that if you want to look like an NFL analyst, you have to say that just this and this quarterback fits into Kyle Shanahan's system perfectly.
Oh my God, can you just imagine random quarterback in Kyle Shanahan's offense? It would be, oh my God, a perfect fit. It's like every quarterback is a perfect fit.
Yeah.
Oh, just imagine. Just imagine. Anyway, if it's Fields, I'll be real surprised. I think I know Kyle. And the thing is, like, everyone who knows Kyle is saying it's going to be Mac Jones, Chris Sims, Dan Orlovsky, Matt Mayoko. These are guys that have Kyle Shanahan's number. They text Kyle Shanahan, and I'm sure he texts him back. Not that he would tell him, but they know Kyle. And they're all saying, look, it's gonna be Mac Jones. It's not gonna be Justin Fields. Maybe all of Kyle Shanahan's friends don't know him that well, but I think they do. Right?
Yeah. Sad story.
So I said, okay. All right, Botond, before we go, can you just explain to people why you can't be more positive? What's your problem? Is it a Hungarian tradition or what?
Well, it's kind of personal stuff. So I don't think that a lot of people know that in the US who are watching us, but actually I'm a friendly person and I'm positive in my life. But what life taught me in the past 28 years is that you just can't tiptoeing around everything. Because if you are not saying what you're thinking, then everybody else will just push you into the ground and not listening to you anymore. Because, well, that's just me. I'm brutally honest about the 49ers. I'm still loving the 49ers. And when I'm negative, it's just because I'm just mad, or I'm just trying to not be sad because some of their moves. But I'm not saying that, okay, that it's not so bad, not as bad as it seems like. If it's bad, then it's bad. We are here in Hungary saying that if you put sugar onto crap, that's still crap.
Yes. Yes.
Well, it's not a tradition, but most of the Hungarian people are negative, just like me. Okay, I'm more negative than most of the Hungarian people, but they are negative. And it's just
I'm negative. Does that make me Hungarian? I can be Hungarian. Honorary.
Well, I think that you should just research about your ancestors. Maybe just find some Hungarian.
It's possible. I'm like
Hungarian.
8% Hungarian. Yeah, it's true. I'll check it out.
Yeah. So that's all. It may be not a tradition, but we are always negative.
I don't see you as a negative guy. What I see you as is you're like, what, 30,000 miles away from us? And you're just not influenced by the echo chamber of Twitter and the Bay Area and what all the people think. And you're really an independent thinker. And you're like, why is everyone agreeing that this is good? Over here from Budapest, it looks kind of a little dodgy to me. Does anyone else see that? I'm like, yeah, that's a good point, dude. You just have a better perspective. You're a little bit more. A lot of people in the Bay Area are looking at the Niners like this right now. It's like, wow, they look like a really good team. I'm really close in. It's like, maybe you should take 3 steps back and look at why has this team finished last in this division like 6 of the last 8 years? Why? What, why do you have so much confidence every year from February to August, and then it all falls apart by October? Why? And then you do it again the next year.
Yeah, that's all I think. But on the other parts of my life, I'm as negative, but I'm not really saying that I'm negative. I'm just a critique of life. I'm just a critique of everything. That's all.
That's why I like you, man, because I'm the same way. I don't want to come on and be like, everything's great. Isn't that so much fun, how great the Niners are? I like to actually talk about things that makes people uncomfortable. And so I guess I'm just the Grinch in that way. But when Niner fans are really wringing their hands together, I'm like, okay, let's talk, guys. Let's talk. Yeah. And when Niner fans are feeling really great, I'm like, come on, guys. Can we get back to the good stuff, please? Yeah. Well, for the 49ers fans' sake, I don't know. Noah says Mac Jones number 10, Jimmy number 10. Jimmy traded Gardner Minshew and Mac Jones sit. Yeah, sure, maybe Noah. The fact that Garoppolo and Mac Jones have the same number, I think that pretty much tells you all you need to know.
Well, I like Gardner Minshew. I'm pretty sure that he can be way more successful in the 49ers system, but it's mainly because he came from an air raid offense, which they ran in college, and he can adapt his style way more fluently into the offensive style of the 49ers. But
Nick Mullins played an air raid in the offense, in an air raid offense in college as well. He played for Todd Monken, who's a big spread offense guy. So it could work.